Want you to know I'm a mirror ball. I'll show you every version of yourself today. Hi there, I'm Ailey the Rainbow Witchy Lass and welcome to my very first pick a card reading. Now, I was planning to film this video another time in the future, but with Mrs. Taylor, oh my god, announcing her new album and causing the internet to quite frankly explode, I thought now would be the best time to bring this era's affirmation video to life. I have made all of the era's cards myself. Each card has an affirmation that I felt was relevant to that particular album. I just thought this would be a really fun idea for an affirmation reading, and I hope whatever card or cards you pick will bring you the message or guidance that you need in whatever time you see this. This video is timeless, so if you watch this today or in 4 years' time, it really doesn't matter. The universe will bring you here when it is right for you. There are 6 cards in total, but I am splitting this video into 2 parts. So in this video, there'll be 3 cards to choose from. If you are new to pick a card readings, there's no right or wrong way of choosing a card. You can pick a number, you can pick your favorite era out of the selection, or you can just go with what your inner self is naturally drawn to. Just take this moment for yourself to just pause. You can pause this video if you need to, if you need more time to consider, but here are the 3 eras you can choose from in this video. Okay, so we have card number 1, which is a message inspired by the Reputation era. Card number 2 is a message inspired by the Lover era. And card number 3 is a message from the Folklore era. Again, you can pause this part of the video and whatever calls to you will be the affirmation that your current self needs to hear. So when you are ready, let's dive into the cards. Card number 1, this is your affirmation and message inspired by Reputation. I shed my limitations and break through my comfort zone in order to transform. This card is telling you to be brave, to really take the time to understand the pain or challenges that keep holding you back from truly living. There is nothing wrong with retreating into yourself if it means that you recharge and build strength to bounce back. Think of it as your cocoon phase, or like the snake, which is obviously referenced a lot with the Reputation album. Peel those layers of negativity back one by one. They are not for you to wear. Most of the time, it is other people's crap that weigh us down and dictates our narrative. As someone who has been an overthinker and people pleaser for many years, the thing that breaks me free from judgment of others is knowing exactly who I am, my values, and understanding how to empower myself. Over time, you will feel lighter and more joyful, knowing that you made this commitment to honor yourself. Trust that you are absolutely capable of transforming into the very best version of you, one layer at a time, however that looks for you. Remember, it took around a year for Taylor to bounce back and conquer the music industry Reputation, so don't rush this journey to greatness. Card number 2, this is your affirmation and message inspired by Lover. My life becomes richer when it is filled with all kinds of love. Even though the Lover album is mainly inspired by Taylor's past relationship, there is also themes of brightness and looking at things with a romantic lens. This card is telling you that your life will feel like finding jewels in a forest or delicious treats in a chocolate shop when you allow other elements of love to grow. Thankfully, we live in a modern world where love is encouraged from other sources other than a romantic relationship. But even if you are in one, A way of feeling the abundance of love is to also make space for community, friendship, sisterhood, nature, or whatever else makes you feel valued. This doesn't mean doing all of the maintenance once you have them, but it is finding a sense of gratitude for those you care for in your current life. We really thrive when we have love in various sources, and that includes yourself, by the way. Let's not forget the power of loving who you are, because that is actually the essential core of this love cosmos that you are creating for yourself. I know the world is also chaotic and meeting new people can be limiting, but if there are ways you can nurture existing connections in order to build up that abundance, then that would be a good place to start. Filling your life with all kinds of love is a wealth that takes both investment but also generosity at the same time. You are worthy of love for yourself. You are destined to be surrounded by people who love you, and your life will be richer for it. Let those rays of golden love come shining through. And finally, card number 3. This is your affirmation and message inspired by folklore. I am worthy of a fairy tale life. I get to write this incredible story. Before I get into the message of this card, I just want to say this is actually my favourite album out of all of Taylor's work. I never get to talk about my love for it, so I am just going to briefly talk about my personal connection to folklore, because what I'm about to say does relate to the affirmation, I promise. When this album was released, I was recovering from a serious heart palpitation episode, and I spent 3 days in hospital during the early COVID pandemic. It was a very scary time for me and something I am still working through emotionally. When I was at home recovering and not able to see anyone, this album was my medicine for the loneliness that I felt. The storytelling of this album was not only magical for me to hear, but it also healed me in ways I will forever be thankful for. I was ready to surrender basically to the darkness, and I told myself I was not going to be strong again. But listening to folklore reminded me of just how magical my life journey has been, and I am always in control of what happens next. So this discovery and love for folklore made me think of this affirmation. The fairy tales do not have to stop when we are children. We can craft that excitement and wonder into our adult life. And this card wants you to see your life as this amazing story that you get to fill in the blanks with. Is there something you have always dreamed of doing, but have put off because real life gets in the way? Do you want to contribute to change or be part of a movement? Or do you simply want a cozy style fairy tale where your life is filled with peaceful moments? However this affirmation resonates with you, I hope you connect with this idea that you are a powerful storyteller who is in full control of what happens in this next chapter. Thank you for checking out this video. If any of the readings today resonated with you, I would love to hear your thoughts in a comment below. I will be back shortly with part 2 of this Choose Your Era video, and please feel free to share this with other Swifties who may want some support from the universe right now. Thanks again, bye for now.